Something is happening inside Tesla's factories right now, and they did not want you to see it. Leaked footage, satellite images, and insider reports are flooding the internet, and what they're showing is nothing short of a revolution on wheels. This is not a concept. This is not a prototype. The Tesla Cybercab is being built at scale, right now, as you watch this video. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you will never look at a car the same way again. Welcome back to Tesla Future Pulse, the channel where the future doesn't wait for permission. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now because what we cover here is not your average car news. We're talking about the shift that rewrites civilization, and today we are going deep. Let's set the scene. A few weeks ago, grainy but unmistakable footage began circulating from what appears to be Tesla's Gigafactory in Texas. Rows of Cybercabs, yes, plural, moving down an assembly line. Not parked in a showroom, not sitting under a spotlight at some press event, actually being manufactured. Workers in the background, robotic arms doing their thing. The kind of footage that makes your stomach drop because you suddenly realize this is actually happening. Now let me be clear about what the Cybercab actually is, because a lot of people still think this is just a smaller Cybertruck or some futuristic concept car. It is not. The Cybercab is Tesla's fully autonomous two-passenger vehicle, designed from the ground up to have no steering wheel and no pedals. Read that again. No steering wheel, no pedals. It was built with one purpose: to drive itself all the time, everywhere. When Elon Musk unveiled it last year, half the world laughed and half the world panicked. Now nobody is laughing. Here is where things get really intense. According to production analysts who track manufacturing data, Tesla has quietly restructured parts of its Texas and California operations to prioritize Cybercab output. This is not a rumor. Supply chain data, parts procurement records, and energy consumption patterns at Gigafactory Texas all point to one thing: Tesla is ramping up faster than anyone publicly predicted. Some insiders are now quietly floating numbers that suggest Tesla could hit tens of thousands of Cybercab units within the first year of full-scale production. If that number is even half right, this changes everything about the transportation economy as we know it. Think about what this actually means for a moment. Right now, somewhere between you and your destination, there are empty roads being driven by nobody productive, taxis sitting idle, rideshare drivers burning fuel while they wait, parking lots swallowing up city blocks that could be parks, homes, or businesses. The Cybercab doesn't park and wait. It moves, it works, it earns. Tesla's Robotaxi network, once fully operational, is designed to function like a self-sustaining fleet organism. You call it, it comes. You arrive, it leaves. No small talk, no surge pricing mood swings, no human fatigue causing accidents at 2 a.m. on a highway. And here's the part that should make every car company on the planet lose sleep tonight. The Cybercab is being manufactured using Tesla's new unboxed manufacturing process. This is not an upgrade to how cars are built. This is the obliteration of how cars are built. Traditional auto manufacturing involves building a car from the chassis up in a linear sequence. It takes time, space, and enormous labor. Tesla's unboxed process builds major sections of the vehicle simultaneously and then assembles them together. The result? Faster production, fewer defects, dramatically lower cost per unit. Elon has said he wants to eventually bring the Cybercab to a price point under $30,000. With this manufacturing approach, that is not a fantasy. That is a roadmap. But here's the question that nobody in mainstream media is asking loudly enough. What happens to the driver economy? In the United States alone, there are roughly 4 million people whose primary income depends on driving. Truck drivers, delivery drivers, cab drivers, ride-share drivers. When a fleet of self-driving Cybercabs can cover a city 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, without brakes, without insurance complexity for the individual, without a single human behind the wheel, what does that labor market look like in 5 years? This is not a comfortable conversation, but it is a necessary one. The Cybercab is not coming. It is already in production. The timeline to relevance is measured in months now, not decades. Let's talk about the technology inside this thing because the hardware is absurd. The Cybercab runs on Tesla's full self-driving system, but not the version you might have in your Model 3. This is a purpose-built FSD architecture trained on billions of miles of real-world data, supported by Tesla's in-house AI chip, the Dojo supercomputer training pipeline sitting behind all of it. There are no LiDAR sensors, which is the choice that makes traditional autonomy engineers nervous, but Tesla has been arguing for years that cameras plus AI are the right solution, and their data is starting to back that up. Every Cybercab on the road will feed training data back into the network. The fleet learns together. The more Cybercabs on the road, the smarter every single one of them gets. It is a feedback loop that no competitor can easily replicate because no competitor has that data volume. And then there is the energy side. The Cybercab is fully electric, obviously, and Tesla is designing it to be compatible with their wireless charging infrastructure, meaning in future iterations, this vehicle could recharge itself without a human ever plugging it in. Pull up to a pad, charge, deploy, the operational overhead becomes almost invisible. The economics become almost absurd in Tesla's favor. Here at TeslaFuturePulse, we have been tracking this project since before most people knew what a Cybercab was. And let me tell you, watching those production images come through this week gave me the same feeling I imagine people had when they first saw the assembly line footage of the Model 3. That moment of realization that something has crossed from concept into reality and there is no going back. That is where we are right now. The Robotaxi revolution is not a TED Talk topic anymore. It is a factory floor. The future of transport is not coming. It just clocked in for its shift. If this video hit different for you, if it made you think, made you anxious, made you excited, or all three at once, do me a favor. Drop a comment below telling me where you think the Cybercab will be in 3 years. Will it be everywhere? Will regulators slow it down? Will people actually trust it? I read every single comment. And if you haven't subscribed to Tesla Future Pulse yet, now is genuinely the time. Because what's coming next in this story makes today's news look like the opening scene. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to wake up to what's happening, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay ahead.